You might have say an Italian by the name Luca Pacioli invented double entry bookkeeping system. So the context in which he invented it was Turks captured a city called Constantinople or modern day Istanbul. So what really happened was people from Europe couldn't go to China. So that route was closed by Turks. So people began to search for the sea share market is called stock exchange. Okay, so in fact it was an exchange for stock. Okay, and then what happened was, in order to account the transactions, double entry bookkeeping was invented, and some say that modern nation state is a result of that. Okay, blockchain is a triple entry accounting system where you have got a debit and a credit and then the rest of the network. So it's a triple entry accounting system, so it can very well be the end of the nation state as well, because if you if there is no need for government to exchange value, and people can form virtual countries as well, right? Modern day people accuse that modern day corporations are like countries, but with a technology like Bitcoin under their disposal, you can actually have such a organization for sure which transcends political boundaries. Okay, so basically blockchain is a technology behind Bitcoin. It is a tamper proof decentralized ledger. Transacted, a network has to confirm it, or at least 51% of the nodes within a network has to agree for something to be a viable transaction. Okay, so any questions so far? Huh? Okay. Most people who write about it thinks that we are currently at the version 3 of the blockchain. Okay, so let us look about it. So the original blockchain, or the blockchain 1, was actually created for the Bitcoin. It was a network created for the Bitcoin. Okay, so there is something called alternate coins. So nothing in the world says that Bitcoin should be the only cryptocurrency in the world. Anyone can start a cryptocurrency network. Only thing is that there should be sufficient participants in the network. So it should not be hacked. So there are a lot of things. So now currently, based on the market capitalization, the Bitcoin network is the most dominant one, followed by Ethereum's Ether. So there is a particular site called coinmarketcap.com. Okay, if you go there, I'll just show you. Okay, so Okay, so from this particular site you can understand that Bitcoin has got the maximum amount of market capitalization, followed by Ethereum, then Ripple. So what happens is, you can see the current value of one Bitcoin, it is 610. Last month it went even up to 690 or something, right? Okay, so if you go to this site, you can see the current market capitalization, and you can see the volume as well, it is increasing. So what happens is, some people say it is wise to invest in Bitcoin. Okay, so as there is only finite amount of currency, and since peer-to-peer transaction is going to go up, the value of the Bitcoin can actually go up, because you are actually producing Bitcoin at a slower rate than you are transacting. So what happens is, value can go up. But yeah, what is that? Tell me. Yeah, so there is a chance, but what happens is, when see, we are not going to see a flurry of transactions like that, but if more and more people transact, there is chance that since it is a deflationary currency where it is not producing enough Bitcoin, value can go up. Okay, so crash is actually just a rarity, so market exchange mechanism will actually regulate it. Okay, that is what I
market rate basically would be determined by the number of transactions. The value of a currency in this particular case would be on the use of it. So if everybody goes and hoards money, which is the tendency you do when you know that it's going to become limited, right? So if I know there's going to be only 10,000 Bitcoin in the world, my tendency is to hold on to the 100 that I have, because I know when the 10,000 gets
yeah, but hoarding is actually a different topic. So conventional wisdom says that okay, it has to go up, but in the case of hoarding, what happens is, there is a chance, but market mechanism will regulate. Okay, it is just like some time back, Asim Premji was telling. Okay, he was considered as the richest man in India. The problem is, okay, the moment he starts selling his shares, okay, it will come down, so he won't become that. So that problem exists everywhere.
So my point basically was that your it's a self-regulating thing, right? So you
Yeah.
cannot say that it's going to keep going.
Yeah, but statistical probability is to go up, and then okay, I don't think okay hedging is going to affect, because okay, there is no point in actually hedging beyond a certain point. See, at this point in time, even the person who created Ethereum liquidated his coins, at least 25% of it, by saying that okay, it is, he was actually planning for the future. So what happens is, market will eventually determine, but Pandit says okay, it is wise to install and invest in Bitcoin.
No, but then there's the other aspect also.
Okay.
Hello. So the other aspect of it is that okay, if nobody is transacting, they'll go almost
Yeah.
so if I find that I'm not going to get any Bitcoin, I'll go to Steam or LTC or whatever it is, and say okay, uh, I'm not able to buy Bitcoin. Let me buy.
Okay. So you interpreted okay when I said Bitcoin as the Bitcoin. Okay. So I was actually, my understanding was that in a open market you have got other currencies as well, right? So see, currently I feel Bitcoin is exclusively for transferring value. It's a currency network, but other networks are actually, see, Ethereum has got other purpose. So what happens is, people can go, but what happens is cryptocurrencies will go up in the value chain. Okay, so that is what the basic contention which I would like to tell.
Okay, that's I would consider that a assertion of yours.
Yeah, okay, so it's my opinion. Okay, so don't hold me. Okay, after some time. Okay, even people who, even Bill Gates went wrong in his prediction, and then the chief of Digital Equipment Corporation, okay, made himself a fool by predicting it. Okay, so I am not predicting it, but you can trust my word, based on my interaction with people, and then based on some indicators, it's a way to go. Essentially, okay, US dollar is not going to be a trustworthy currency.
How was the adoption?
Adoption of what?
What is the market cap of Bitcoin right now?
Right now, okay, it is there, right? Yeah, 6 billion, right, Jigu? Eh?
9 billion.
Okay, but that value is arbitrary, right? How many bitcoins are there in the market? That we can make a computation, right? How much it will be? 4 years of uh,
It will be complete will be mined by 2017.
140. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Oh, so you are asking about? See, currently the set of individuals who are aggressively evangelizing this, and most of the transactions are from people who experimentally evaluates it. Okay, maybe in the case of Ethereum, some real transaction going on to support the DApp, distributed apps and those kind of thing. But in the case of the Bitcoin, I don't know what drives the market. Okay, I haven't actually done any study. Okay, anyone from the audience? Jigu? Or market sentiment determined?
Excuse me. So, Jico, could you please use the mic? Because
since you asked about adoption, I think the third metric from the right, volume 24.
Yeah, that's what
That is the metric. That is probably the metric that you want to look at if you are looking about adoption. So every day, that is the sort of volumes that are seen in Bitcoin network in terms of transaction.
it's 57 million.
Yeah, it's 57
Yeah.
so
Okay. So it is 15 Bitcoin, but this is dollar value. Ah. Yeah, and see, all of it might not be available because someone might have lost his private key and all. So, what is mined? Okay, what is potential the max?